Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke is sounding the alarm this morning on what he calls the tinderbox of tension stemming from debate around the Middle East. He says a divided community and incidents like an attempted airline hijacking back in March has prompted a boost to our counter-terror and border protection policies. It comes as our top spy agency warns we're seeing more online-fueled grievances, which is mixing rapidly to create lone wolf actors. For more, we're joined by David Craig, former AFP Detective Superintendent. Great to have you with us. So we know there's a lot of noise out there on the surface, don't we? We see protests, we see debate constantly, but what is happening behind the scenes at the moment in terms of that community tension? What are you doing?
Good morning, Shervo. Good morning, everybody. ASIO and the AFP have been working very closely with the state police to identify agitators, political and religious agitators, that are influencing the protests in Australia currently as a result of the tensions in the Middle East.
So, Home Affairs Minister, we heard, is cancelling visas at an unprecedented rate for people who want to come to Australia and cause division, of course. But what about people that are already here? What's happening to them?
Well, I think stopping agitators, be they from, regardless of which religious affiliation they have, they don't belong in Australia. We don't need that. We've seen a nice, lawful, peaceful demonstration conducted in Sydney over the weekend, and that was what we'd like to see more of. There should be, ASIO and the AFP will be reaching into community contacts and ensuring that these agitators are identified, and where possible they can be removed from the country and, if not, monitored.
This was your scope, this was your responsibility. You looking from the outside in now, do you feel like we're doing enough to stem the tension?
That's a very good question, Shervo. Look, I think that we need to increase it. We're going to see more of this. I would like to say that, we need to keep these overseas political problems overseas, but people have a right to demonstrate, be they, Gazan or Israeli. So we want to encourage that, but it needs to be done peacefully, and that's the Australian way.
Moving on, the AFP has charged a Chinese national with reckless foreign interference after she allegedly infiltrated a Canberra-based religious group and leaked information back to Chinese police. How concerning is this happening on Australian soil?
It's very concerning because this is the first time. This is the first time that this has occurred where a alleged spy has been identified as targeting a community group. So this is an Australian community group which is being targeted by the PRC, not a government department. This is individuals and organisations being targeted by this unnamed alleged spy.
So do you think this is the tip of the iceberg? Do you think this is happening more within our communities? And what does that mean in terms of our relationship with China?
This is definitely, expect more of this to come, particularly, in this matter as well, because electronic devices have been seized and there will be more contacts and a support network around this woman probably will be exposed. But this is just the influence of China reaching in beyond our sovereign borders to have its influence on our citizens.
David Craig, thanks for your time.